Hi, we're here with Wilbert Latoy and Dario Dakic, two players trying out with some of the UFL teams who got interested in football. Firstly, we'll be talking about Wilbert Latoy, who's on my left here. So, Wilbert, can we ask, how did you find out about the UFL?
Well, I found it about 2 years ago. We went with me and my friend on vacation. That's why I've been searching a little bit about it. And yeah, I talked to this guy Pee-wee. That's why I made contacts, and that's why.
Now it makes sense. They're trying.
They both played in the Swedish leagues. Wilbert was with a team called Hagaby IF in the 7th tier of Swedish football. How are your experiences playing in Sweden, first of all?
Experience of the Swedish football. It's about similar in the Philippines league right now.
Okay.
It's been good. It's been up and down in my years in the Swedish football league.
Like, how is the gameplay? How is the gameplay compared to like the other leagues? Like, for example, if you watch already the Philippine, how Philippine football is, I mean, how do you compare the ball play?
Technically, it's not much about it, but
more physical.
Yeah, it's more physical.
Oh,
yeah.
Like they have bigger guys there.
Yeah, European football is more physical.
We can do that
more
here.
physical.
We get hurt. Alright.
And first off, which teams are you trying out with? First of all,
First team was with Stallions.
Oh.
And then Pasagards, and yesterday was with Kaya.
Okay. And how have you found trying out with the teams compared to Sweden?
Yeah.
The difference in players, the difference in pitches, the difference in everything.
Actually, when we did these tryouts with these guys, Stallions and Kayas, the first thing we saw is a lot of tryouts, people from several countries.
Yeah.
And actually, we didn't meet the first team players,
Okay.
but it's been good.
Yeah, well, what we're finding.
I play midfielder. I can play left winger too.
So in the centre and on the left wing.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned that.
And
Dude, come on.
And so Dario, you also play centre midfield, right?
Yeah.
So with both of you going for the trials, both of you come from Sweden over to here to try out. Both of you play in the centre of midfield. How likely is it that you'll have to compete for the same position with teams then, you think?
Yeah, nice question, huh? So
I don't know. It's gonna be up to us.
Yeah.
who's better?
Wilbert.
No, we're two different.
You're not the same type of players.
Yeah.
So
who's more on the, since you're both playing center midfield, who's more on the attacking side? Who attacks more? Who wants to make that surging runs?
I can play defensive midfielder, but I also played offensive. So, but he's left winger too.
So
I
you're
can
more,
play
yeah,
left
you
winger
can play
than
left
I
winger,
can
yeah. So that's why
it's more technical.
You're more
So,
on the
yeah.
attacking side.
Yeah.
And so as we get to know you a bit more with the tryouts and which team you eventually end up with, a bit more personally, when did you start to play football?
When I was 10 years old.
10 years old, okay.
10 years old, yeah. Back in Sweden. That's
You
where I
were
first tested.
playing the midfield line already, or you
No,
started?
attacker.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
I was striker. Yeah.
because a lot of a lot of players start off with a different position and then end up with another position at the end of the career. So you started on the attack already, and then you just shifted a bit.
Yeah, a little bit back.
A bit back. Okay.
Like Peter Schmeichel apparently started off as an outfield player. The coach saw him play and he was just completely insane. The tackles he'd go in for, he was crazy. He's like, all right, just go in goal, go in goal. Turned out he was a brilliant goalkeeper. That's how Peter Schmeichel started.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so a lot of players change positions over time. But why did you want to come to the Philippines then? Because you've come from Sweden, which has established leagues, it's got established teams and players. Sweden are a very good team internationally. Why did you decide to come back to the Philippines? Because is it your mother's Filipino?
Yeah, that's why one of those reasons why I came back to the Philippines. And I want to try out for the UFL League and maybe can fit in Ascals. Yeah, actually hope make a progress and hope that would be good.
Yeah, that sounds good. And is there a particular team at the moment that you're favouring joining?
They're all watching.
Yeah, absolutely. So, there's a lot
just
but there are a lot of
say-
scouts out there.
So among the three that you
Did you
tried out
particularly
with-
enjoy any training session? Obviously, it's a bit difficult. You're not meeting the players, not the
Yeah.
managers yet, as such. But how would you think? Which team did you enjoy most?
I think the Kaya was the
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Kaya.
The Kaya, yeah.
Whose training was the most intense?
I think none of them.
The most intensive in a way. The
Intensive?
most tiring, yeah.
I think the
Kaya practice yesterday was good.
Yeah, it's good, but not
Not so intensive.
it's,
Yeah, well, the most tiring, the one that
it's
after,
depend on the weather.
depending on the weather.
The first
I'm
plane,
incredibly
the first
not
plane
used
when
to
we
it.
came,
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah, it was
35
heavy.
degrees in the
Yeah.
morning, sunny. That was the worst training.
And we wear long sleeves and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wore long sleeves and then the sun was up.
Yeah.
Wrong choice of wardrobe. So I mean, but in terms of training, you found Kaya's training
Yeah,
to be
actually.
the most interesting in a way. I don't want to say best because they're all watching now. So it's
Yeah,
kinda hard.
yeah.
But, okay, so at least you know, who knows? Right? Who knows? You might see you in the future.
And it's great to see like people from other countries coming, trying out with the local teams first, and trying to get into the ASCALs that way. Which games have you seen of the ASCALs recently? Have you seen many of the games, and which ones impressed you most?
Of the players?
Well, firstly, which of the games impressed
the
you most?
games,
The performance
alright.
within the games, and then yeah, we'll go players.
Actually, I've not seen so much Ascas games, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
Let's go to the players. The players.
Yeah.
Any of the players, the ASCAL players that you found interesting. You know, the style of play, or you know.
I always see these young husbands play,
Okay.
the strikers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
And have you been training with any of the ASCALs?
Left wing, right wing.
Yeah,
Right. Left winger against James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the opposites. Have you trained with any of the other Phil Foreign ASCALs? For example, who else was Phil Swedish? And then there's, I think Ray Jonsson is in Denmark and Kagara was there. Have you met any of the other ASCALs
No, none of
traveling
them
around?
yet.
No, okay. Okay. No, well, good luck with the teams. Good luck with the tryouts. Hope that goes really well. We look forward to hopefully seeing you in the upcoming UFL Cup and the UFL League next season.
Yeah.
So for more updates on that, we'll update you as things go on and as the trials progress, and eventually, if you manage to get into those teams, we'll update you on all of that. Just follow us at FTW Sports.